So we'll do some nice sun salutations today, kind of honoring that fire element of Manipura Chakra. And we visited that in our pranayama workshop that we did. So this is our fire, and this is what drives us and keeps us going. And so it also is associated with ego. And ego sometimes gets that bad rap, but if it's balanced, then it supports us in serving our soul's purpose. So, oh, she's here. So we'll tap into a balanced Manipura this morning. So if you want, let's start on our backs. Yeah. And on the back of the body, maybe place your hand over Manipura Chakra, which is just below the sternum, that solar plexus. And let's just breathe into our hand and let the hand rise and fall. And rise and fall. Arriving in our space today. Maybe you bring your soles of your feet together and you're more of a reclined butterfly than feet on the floor. Just kind of whatever is comfortable. We're going to connect with our breath. We can close our eyes and continue with our inhale and exhale. Our Manipura Chakra supports that healthy ego where we fulfill our soul's purpose. So perhaps just inviting in a healthy drive in all areas of our life. It's not out of compulsion, it's not out of fear, but yet a healthy drive forward. Now one more breath in. We'll exhale, let the breath go. And let's bring our feet to the floor and let's roll over to one side. So maybe let's roll over to our right side to start. Bring the right arm underneath the head. And let's bring our left leg, our left knee kind of forward. So maybe it's on the ground in front of us. With our left hand, bring it up and back. Catch that right foot. And just kind of pull the foot back close to the glute. It doesn't have to be close. So maybe stretching the top of the right leg, that right quad, as the left hand holds the foot. If your left hand can't grab that foot, just bring that right leg back. The left hand can rest on the hip. If your left hand does catch that right foot, maybe just feel a gentle opening across the top of the right thigh. Let's breathe in and breathe out. And another breath in. And then exhale, gently release that right foot. Let the right leg be long. Let's stack our legs on top of one another and then roll back onto our back. Situate the hips, draw the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. And let's extend our legs to the sky and with our feet flexed towards our face. Let's keep the low back on the ground. Lower that right foot nice and slow. As close to the ground as you can get with keeping that low back down. And when you can't go any further, draw the right foot back up with control. The feet meet, legs are long. Lower that left foot down. Relax the shoulder blades. Try to keep that low back on the ground. Dialing in the torso. And then draw the left foot back up when you can't go any further. And let's do that again on the right side. Lower down with control. Nice and steady. Maybe feeling that Manipura active. And draw the right leg back up. And then exhale, lower that left foot down with control. And then we'll draw the left leg back up to meet the right. Draw the knees into the chest. Hugging the knees in, rocking side to side. Maybe bringing the nose towards the knees if it feels good. Shoulder blades off the ground now. And then we'll exhale, send the feet to the ground, shoulder blades lower. Extend the left leg long. Let's roll over to that left side. The left arm a pillow for the head. The right knee kind of drops over onto the ground. And then the left foot draws towards the glute. Maybe your right hand catches that right foot. You can kick that left foot into the right hand. You can pull the foot towards the glute, whatever feels good to stretch the top of that left leg now. Breathing in and out here. Another breath in and out. And in with the breath. Exhale. And now one more. Breathe in. And then let the breath go. Release the hand from the foot from the hand. Let's extend the legs long. And now roll over onto our stomach. It doesn't matter which side of the mat you're facing, the back or the front. Let's bring our elbows underneath our shoulders. Inhale to draw the head up, the heart shining past that narrow edge of the mat. Let's relax the glutes, but feel the back engage. Just breathe in. And then we'll exhale, kind of lower down the ribs, the nose between the arms. And then exhale, draw the torso, the chest up. That low back is active. Now let's do it again. Lower down. And as if we're melting that heart and the nose between the forearms. And then exhale. Back drives and draws the heart forward. Let's shine the heart forward for 3, 2, relax, drop the hips. And 1, draw the breath in. And then exhale, let's curl the toes under. Get those elbows and forearms steady as we come up into our forearm plank. So the toes are curled, the hips are lifted. Lengthen through the body, however you need to, for our forearm plank. Maybe drawing awareness to that Manipura Chakra. Really drive through the heels, the crown of the head reaching forward. Press down into the elbows, the forearms. Maybe you lift the palms off the ground and then just lower them back down. Let's breathe in. And then exhale, let's lower down our knees. And let's walk the hands back. The sits bones come back to child's pose. Stretching the tops of the feet. Lengthening through the back. Yeah, rearrange on your mat if you need to. You can shimmy out the shoulders. And we'll breathe here for 3 breaths. Breathe in. Maybe letting those thighs that we just stretched, the top of the quads, relax. Another breath in. And now let's exhale, come on to the knees, up so the feet are on the floor, lower down the forearms, and let's lift up into Dolphin Pose. So curly toes under. Exhale, hips to the sky, balls of the feet to the ground. Maybe gaze towards Manipura Chakra. Let's breathe in through the forearms and the palms. Feel the breath pass over Manipura Chakra. Exhale out the feet. And inhale through the feet. Exhale out the palms. Another breath in, inhale. And then exhale, let's roll forward with the head, the shoulders stay where they're at, over the elbows, walk the feet back for our forearm plank. Breathe in and breathe out. Another breath in. And now let's exhale, lower down the knees, bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Pause here in tabletop. Exhale. And then inhale, drop the belly, let's lift the heart. Cow. And then exhale, press the earth away, rounding into cat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Cow. And exhale, round cat. One more time. We'll inhale into cow. And exhale, round into cat. And now find a flat back, neutral spine. Let's inhale, step the right foot forward between the hands, and then send those hips back, sitting the right heel forward, coming into Ardha Hanumanasana. We're going to open the back of that leg. So we kind of open the top, we're going to open the back as we surrender over a nice straight leg. Hands can be on either side of the knee, of the calf. Breathing in and out. Exhale. Another breath in. Send the breath out. And now let's inhale to lift the head, maybe coming onto the fingertips. Bend that right knee. So now we're in a low lunge. And from this low lunge, let's inhale to lift the arms. Now tuck the pelvis so you feel nice and strong through that torso. And now let's curl the toes under that left foot. Let's rise up into our Asha Chandrasana. Yes. Now press through the ball of that left foot. Maybe feel the back of that left leg open again. The calf this time. Drop into that front knee as much as you want, as much as you can. Let's breathe in. Exhale, sweep the hands down to the side, and then let's exhale to rise up into Virabhadrasana 3. Feeling into the groundedness of this strong right leg. Inhale. Exhale, the breath passing through and over Manipura Chakra, fanning that flame. And now let's inhale, bend that right knee, bring the left knee in front of that left hip, arms come up to the sky. Nice. Now cross the left leg over the right, finding eagle legs, and then arms come out in front, left arm under, right arm on top. Find your eagle arms, Garudasana. Now let's bring awareness to our torso. And let's, if it feels good, bend forward, bowing those elbows towards the top of the thigh, that knee. And then we'll inhale to rise back up. Really pay attention to squeezing those arms together and feel the back, the upper back kind of activate. And we'll exhale to fold again. And then we'll inhale to rise. Let's pause here. Unwrap those eagle legs, stand side by side with the arms come down, mountain pose. Exhale. Inhale, bring the arms up above the head. Exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Now let's inhale, come into our plank pose, but come down onto our forearms for our forearm plank. Lifting the hips, driving through the heels, crown of the head reaching forward. Feel grounded throughout the forearms, grounded in the palms. Nice, good job. Breathe in and breathe out. Another breath in. And now let's exhale, lower down the knees. Walk the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale to bring the left foot between those hands. Bring the right knee back. And then we'll drop into our Ardha Hanumanasana. Surrendering over that left leg. Feeling ourselves coming into balance on an energetic level. Maybe closing eyes if we need to close our eyes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And now exhale, let's give a bend to that left leg. The knee maybe over the ankle. Feel nice and grounded as you curl the toes of that right foot under. And we'll rise up into that crescent lunge. Maybe engage that torso tuck, the pelvis drive through the ball of that right foot, the back of that right leg opening again here. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now a deep breath in. Exhale, drop the hands to the side as we launch onto that left foot, nice and strong, lifting up out of that left hip bone, the right leg back, coming into Virabhadrasana 3. Let's draw our awareness to the torso here. Our leg is active, of course, so are the arms, but let's be aware of that torso, feeling the heat in the torso. Breathe in, breathe out. And then we'll inhale to draw that right knee up in front of the hip as we rise to stand, shoulders over hips. Nice, good. Let's balance. Bring our arms out in front, right arm under, left arm on top. Find those eagle arms. And now squeeze those hands together, the arms together. Cross the right leg over the left. Find your eagle legs. Let's inhale. And exhale. And maybe you want us to stand in your eagle. If you want to bring your elbows towards your knees or your thighs, you can. We'll be here about 3 breaths. So give yourself what you need in this shape. One more breath wherever you're at. And then we'll exhale to unwrap the arms. Breathe in. Exhale to unwrap the legs and ground. And let's find a mountain pose. Yeah, breathe in and out. Exhale. Inhale, bring the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Let's inhale, step it back to plank pose. And then from our plank pose, let's press back to downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Maybe you want to give yourself 3 breaths here. Maybe you want to go straight back to downward facing dog. So whenever you're ready, find your downward facing dog. And then make your way there. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. And exhale. Now let's roll forward to plank on an inhale. On your inhale, get yourself nice and steady in your plank pose. Let's lift the hips to the sky so our back is flat. And inhale to bring the right knee towards the right elbow. And let's exhale, find the right leg to sky and downward facing dog. And then inhale, plank with the right knee to right elbow. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. So give yourself a breath in downward facing dog. And then we'll inhale to plank and draw the right knee to the right elbow. And now send that right leg back to plank pose. And then exhale, lower down the knees. Let's sit back in child's pose, exhale. 3 breaths here. Breathe in and out. And in and out. And now one more breath in. And on your exhale, let's come forward to plank and back to downward facing dog. Maybe the heels drive to the ground, the chest reaching for the thighs. Good, breathe in and out. Now inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, draw the left knee to the left elbow, and then back to downward facing dog. And on your own, just kind of rock through knee to elbow and downward facing dog. Knee to elbow and downward facing dog. Do one more time. Be in your 3-legged downward facing dog. And then from that downward facing dog, let's step the left foot forward between the hands. And exhale, pivot that right foot down. And with that right foot down, bring the hands kind of towards the long edge of the mat, walking them towards under the heart. And then let's rise up into that Virabhadrasana 2. Left feet facing, foot facing forward, right facing the long edges. Breathe in and out. Maybe being mindful that that left knee is kind of towards the left side of the foot. Breathe in. Let's inhale, bring the hands above the head. And exhale, open up into Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, arms come above. And then exhale, bring the arms out long, Virabhadrasana 2 for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe think about opening the chest with the shoulder blades, maybe pinching towards each other, then relaxing. Now on your next exhale, let's bring that left hand on the inside of that left foot. Plant the right hand. Now step the left foot to meet the right foot. Let's come into a side plank, right arm to sky. Either stay here in a static side plank, or maybe you want to bring the elbow and the knee together and extend them long. Either way. Two more breaths. One more breath. And exhale, plant the right hand, come into your plank pose. Drop the knees, let's sit back in child's pose, exhale. Let's bring awareness to the torso, that Manipura, and to the beating of our heart. Breathe in and out. And breathe in And exhale, lift the head, glance at the hands. Inhale to rock forward, kind of in tabletop. And then exhale to lift the hips to Adho Krishnasana, our downward facing dog. And then we'll inhale, step the right foot forward, pivot that left heel down. Walk the hands towards the long edge of the mat. And when those hands are underneath the heart, then we'll rise up into Virabhadrasana 2. Right leg bent, left foot really driving into the floor on that pinky edge side of the left foot. Maybe feeling an active side of the right leg. Bending that right knee as much as you need. And then we'll inhale, bring the hands above the head, straighten the leg. Exhale. Inhale, palms meet, knees straightens. And exhale. One more time. Palms meet. And then drop down into that Virabhadrasana 2. See if you can find a home here in this warrior shape. Be glancing over that right hand. Breathe in. And out. Then your next exhale, drop that right hand on the inside of that right foot. Left hand meets the right hand. Put it onto the ball of that left foot just a little so you can step that right foot back. And then exhale into your Vashisthasana. Any variation, the knee can drop, the left foot can drop. You can stack the feet in front of one another. Let's feel the breath pass over Manipura. Maybe you bring the knee to the elbow. Maybe lengthening through the side body just by extending the left arm overhead. Maybe here for 2 more breaths, in and out. And then we'll exhale, drop that left hand to meet the right. From here, we'll breathe in our plank pose. And exhale. Now one more breath in. We'll exhale to step the right foot forward, then pivot the feet towards the long edge of the mat. Let the crown of the head reach for the floor as we come into our wide-legged forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Let the head hang. Notice the beating of the heart in your chest. And then let's lift the head and the shoulders just a little bit. Walk the hands towards the left foot, and then just press the hands into the floor in front of that left foot, feeling a stretch, maybe along the right side body. Maybe see how it feels if you rock the weight into the balls of the feet, or if the weight's in the entire foot evenly. Inhale. And now let's exhale to walk our hands over towards that right foot. Maybe the hands are in front of the toes. Really press down into the hand. Feel the left side body open a little bit or a lot. Another breath. Exhale. And then on your next exhale, walk the hands underneath the heart. Maybe bring the heels in so the toes point towards the corners of the mat. And then let's drop the hips back. Inhale to lift the heart with the shoulders up over the hips and the arm moving, reach for the sides of the mat. Finding a goddess pose. See if those knees can reach towards the pinky edges of the feet. You can tuck the pelvis, the heart lifts. And then we'll inhale to draw our palms together above the head as we straighten the legs. Exhale, dropping into that healthy ego. Inhale, arms rise. Yep, just flow at your own pace, straightening and bending the legs and opening and closing the arms. Next time you get your arms above your head and those legs straight, pause for a moment. Yeah, let's bring our hands to our heart. Maybe close the eyes and feel those thumb knuckles pressed against the beating of your heart in your chest. Inhale. And exhale, pivot whichever foot towards the long edge of the mat and the other foot towards the short edge of the top of your mat, and we'll step to the top of our mat and then pause in mountain pose. Connecting with our breath and connecting with the beating of our heart. reminding us that we are in a physical body. And so we have to exist within the body, and that ego serves us, but we balance it with that connection through the crown of the head reaching for source. Let's inhale, bring the arms to the side. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward, hands come to the ground. And then let's bring the knees to the floor, and then however you want to make your way down to your back, come onto your back. Feel the spine long on the floor, flat on the floor. Tug our knees to our chest. And then keep that left knee into the chest, but bring that right foot to the sky. Find a half happy baby. The left knee drawn in, the right foot in happy baby. And then exhale, bring that right knee to chest, let go, happy baby on the right. Bring the left foot into happy baby. The right knee is bent. This is supporting our digestion, just like that digestive fire that Manipura supports digestion and transformation. And now bring both knees into the chest. You can rock side to side. Let's exhale, let our legs come long. Maybe you let the toes point. Maybe you flex the feet. Let's drop into our Shavasana. Feeling the rest here in this shape after our effort of our practice. Reminding us of that balance of Manipura Chakra. Let the next exhale bring a little bit of relief and surrender. Feeling yourself secure in who you are. And now let's close our Shavasana with 3 breaths. But on the exhale, maybe saying out loud or to yourself the mantra Ram, which is the seed sound, the vibration of our Manipura Chakra. So just bring yourself to a conscious inhale. Maybe exhale. Ram. Inhale. Exhale. Ram. Inhale. Exhale. Ram. Inhale.
Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Namaste.